Hello! And welcome to Minecraft Friday. The only place where it's right here. That's it. I don't know. It's not going anywhere. Whatever. Welcome in, Pixel, Burger, Rain. Ow! Ah! That was dumb. So, guys, I installed some mods. Minimap. It's cool. I am still getting used to it, but it's really neat. I like it. And not only minimap, but also megamap. And I haven't really figured out exactly all the ins and outs of how to use it. But already, I really like it. It's like a map, but mini. So many maps. Ooh. And there are like hotkeys for waypoints and stuff, and that's too much. It gets ridiculous. It's more than my brain can reasonably manage. There's no sound. This is cool. I like the part where there's absolutely no audio at all coming from my game. Am I on the right track? Nope. Shrimp contest maps. Ah, yes, shrimp contest map. Oh, that's Allie's place. I recognize that floor plan. All right, there we go. There's our house. I gotta go up and actually look at Rain's big factory building up there because it looks so good. All right, first, let's deal with why there is no game audio. Why would you do that? I don't like that. Okay. Because... Oh, there we go. System default. Okay. There we go. So... He's doing it for attention. Just don't look at him. Just don't look at him. All right, so, I like the way it zooms in and out as you look at all these fancy trees now at the island. Makes it a lot harder to fly into. Look at this. Suddenly, the map zooms. The mini map zooms in. It's very neat. I like it a lot. So we have. I don't know if I showed off. I did show off the pumpkin farm last time, briefly. But combining that with a setup where the farmers are buying my pumpkins 1 to an emerald, I can get a little bit over a stack of emeralds sold every once in a while. That's pretty nice. I never did figure out where my end chest went. I put an end chest down here, and I don't know if someone just ran off with it or broke it or what, but it's gone. So, I gotta, you know what, Pixel? It's one of life's mysteries. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So, today's plans. First off, I will point out that I've cleared out just about all the treasure chests from down here. This area is barely useful anymore, which is great. That's what I want. I want this to be like a decorative little set piece. You drive your boats in, and then you go upstairs to get into the actual building. That's what I'd like. Okay, let's see if anybody took me up on the offer. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a new in chest real quick. Because let's see here. What do I need for that? Pearl. There's one in the trading hall. But it's not... Did someone move the one I had to a different location or something? All right. Okay, let me check out my list of projects that I would like to start. Wool farm is a big one. TNT powered tree farm. That one is going to be tricky because we don't have infinite TNT. I don't know if anybody saw the details that I posted, but the gist of it is that Zote is cool with TNT duping and with like most block duping in the game. However, the server is running on Paper MC, the server software, which by default patches that bug that allows for TNT duping and sand duping. And so although he is okay with it, the server does not support it because it's not a vanilla server. I don't know if he's like okay with it to the point of like, oh yeah, let's definitely make that a thing, or if he's gonna like actually turn it on, like opt in to the bug. So we'll see. Oh, and I need to get on the voice chat. Hello. Oh wait,
Hello.
there we go. Oh, he's here. He might turn it on. Ooh.
I actually did see there is another bug that Paper also patches that I would like to turn back on, and that is it doesn't allow for breaking bedrock.
Oh yeah.
Bug for breaking bedrock, and I was like, I want to get on top of the Nether. We need to set up our Nether hub on top of the Nether.
That would be nice, honestly.
So next time I'm due for a reboot, which I may try to do this weekend, I'm gonna see if I can update some of those settings.
All right.
Because there actually is just a config file where we can turn those things on and off.
Right. Yeah, I linked to the specific ones that were preventing sand duping and TNT duping, which I'd never played around with before. So I'm gonna be interested to see like how that changes the meta. I want a different sword. I'm gonna buy a different sword. This is gonna be our Wither Skull farming one. Pepper in my throat. 15, 21. Okay, we're gonna buy the cheap one. Sand duping. I would love that because sand is valuable. Apparently it's any falling block duplication. Hello, subterranean. The sand dupster. Okay, so what are some other things I need down here that I was thinking of? So this is going to be our storage zone. Like, my vague plan is like, yeah, stones, soils, woods, and then like items, you know, like maybe a few other blocks like nether blocks and end blocks, and then back here, monster drops and animal loot and whatever else. I don't know. Impossible. Could it be?
Oh.
Hello?
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 Is that a burger?
Yeah.
There he is.
Boxed heads.
Burger's feeling mischievous tonight.
I didn't. You have no proof.
Look, I just came on here to play some fun Minecraft block game.
I did not punch him. I did not.
I did not. Hey, GG's.
What's
Whoops.
the serious dedication one? Which one's that one?
A netherite hoe.
He just broke broke a netherite hoe.
Is it broke?
Wow.
No, it's just yeah, isn't it?
No. Oh, maybe it
Just
is.
get a netherite.
Oh. See, I guess it's just get man. When back before netherite was a thing, it was, you know, get a diamond hoe and then like completely use it up. It used to be break it. Yeah.
But then they realised that, you know, netherite's kind of hard, kind of not easy that easy to get.
That was the whole point of it. It was like this is a dumb achievement. It's a joke one,
It's a dumb achievement. And you should feel bad for trying to get it.
basically. Okay, so let's see. I need to get a little bit more XP from these guys. My whole point is I want to take a good sword to the end to get XP. Oh, yes, sub to me soon. I would love to see. I would love to see.
Did y'all know there's currently a summer GDB stream in progress?
Incredible. But Day, what is Summer GDB?
Well, funny you should ask. This is the first annual Summer Games Done Badly edition. Games Done Badly is the annual fall event, where
Oh, this is lovely.
we just, you know,
See,
either
that's a
play awful
nice
games or
castle.
play games badly. You know, since this is our first year with the summer edition of GDB, there really aren't very many, if any, rules. You know, just play a game that you've been putting off.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Delayed badly.
Delayed badly.
Ooh.
The pistons and such out of cobbled deep slate.
I
I
know you can build
with the furnace.
you can build a furnace and stone tools.
Let's see, because I need some pistons. I got a lot. Cobbled deep slate.
You know what? I got a few stacks. This is just for the XP that I'm really after. Normally I would not do this.
Any iron on me.
You know what? This guy, I better level this guy up eventually because he might. Well, we'll work on him. He might buy melons, I guess, which that could be useful. It'd be more.
Have melons?
No, not yet, but if you ever get like a nice automated melon farm, it's nice to be able to double up your trades with the farmers. It's-
can't really automate melons though. 'Cause
You-
when melons
you can automate
break,
melon
that's silk
slices.
touch. Yeah, but then you have to put it together. Yeah.
It's not seem to work with cobbled deep slate. How sad.
Oh man, that's weird that they let you get away with some things.
Whose
Yeah.
house is this?
Knockback 2. I don't want knockback 2. Come on, give me a different trade. Come on.
This is incredibly. Does anyone know whose house this is?
Where?
It's to the left when you're facing Zote's house from the center of where the beacon is.
Uh huh.
Just to the left of it, there's this weird, like, mined out area with like a door, a wooden
Sunberry
cobblestone.
is working on her space across the river from Zoe.
Oh, this is sunset.
There you go.
Yeah, Rainberry and Sunberry.
Oh, it's getting confusing.
Well, Rainberry is a bear, and Sun Bearing. It's a berry, right?
Unoriginal. Oh, someone just ran off with all the iron. Crud.
Says the person who has 2 common words says their name. At least I made mine up. At least I thought I made mine up until a few years ago. Apparently, Zote is a type of soap. It's a laundry soap in Mexico, apparently.
And a
I
major
made it up.
Hollow Knight character.
And look, I don't think anyone's made a big funny burger before.
All right, just gotta get this last bit.
All of the pumpkin trades are broken.
What do you mean?
Well, for me, they're jumped up from 6 to 9, and none of
It's
them
probably
are
because
trading.
It's because I'm selling stuff.
It's because yeah, Dom's traded with them.
Oh, this guy's Zote the other day. Oh yeah.
Turtle, thank you.
Yeah.
31 months.
I made
Ridiculous.
some of the Fletchers in the same manner. So
I'm gonna have to get my own
Prices
traders.
eventually go down, but
Do I just have?
Any second now, it's gonna read out your message, Turtle. You just wait.
I ground it out
what do you
an
want?
entire stack and a half of emeralds just on sticks. Because I've been clearing a lot of land lately, and I had a lot of wood.
Turtle, you're here. There we go. Unbreaking 3. That's knockback. I mean, fine. We'll put the good stuff on it. Okay, so we need sweeping edge. I really need sharpness.
I've been going after bastions lately, and the loot you can get from them is pretty diverse. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Like, I just found like a completely intact, completely intact lodestone inside one of the chests, which I just used to get the achievement. And I found like,
Dang it, this
There we
guy.
yeah, my bad.
He doesn't care.
Hey look,
He doesn't-
Hey, look,
he doesn't regret
those-
it.
Those 2 stacks of gold blocks, worth it. And the 4 netherite ingots.
Once we get on the
That's worth
roof
it,
and get frogs, then we can get on the roof and make a big ol' you know,
bro.
thingamabobber.
We have to ask Ali where all the frogs are.
Yeah, where are all the frogs? Sharpness 5. I need sharpness 5.
I can go check her.
I don't think they're at her base.
They're probably in her inventory.
They're probably in buckets, and I can't even remember what it is. All I know is that there's a nether portal exactly where the frogs are. And it's not that far, actually. It's only like a few hundred blocks in the nether.
You know, Burger, I think someone popped in that might have been sub. You know what? I just can't remember.
Sub to me tomorrow? I
That
don't know.
might have been who it was.
Was the nether portal in a swamp? Or was you see it in a nether? Because there's several nether portals randomly in the nether because whenever I'm done, if I don't want to go back, I just use them to go into the overworld and fly back really easily. Which takes longer, but
Okay, so I jotted down the coordinates for our end portal. I'm gonna do some math here because
Oh,
we keep
I did math on that end portal, nether portal, this morning. I haven't fixed it yet, but it is way off, and that's why it keeps.
It is.
Over 100 blocks.
Yeah, our target location is at 982, which if you divide that by 8, that's 122. So we're like 16 blocks off in the nether, which means we're going to be like 100 blocks off. No wonder it's been going to the wrong place.
Yeah, I don't know how it worked to begin with.
it's because we placed the nether portal in the overworld and it put it in the closest open area.
And
Where it
then
could
somebody said they fixed it, but I'm running the numbers here, and this does not look like the spot it's supposed to be in.
I didn't say I fixed it. Wait, what?
You can grab onto the
Keep going all
shrimp.
over the floor.
The crash setup, perfect.
Why is there deep slate all
138.
over the floor in my nether portal?
It's slabs.
There's slabs because I was going through there yesterday several times and I almost died. Well, I did die several times, but not because of that. But there were like 6 withered skeletons in there, several blades, and I was like, I'm tired. This is dangerous. And I started.
Look. Every
stuff
time I've gone, I've gone through there, there's been nothing.
You know what, Burger? I think
Yeah, you
I think
also don't see the you also don't see the bats either. Bats are all over the place
No,
too.
I
Maybe you're just
killed
an
the
anti-mob.
Burger, you can't just say like, "Oh, the Nether portal works for me, therefore it's fixed." Oh, I don't encounter blazes, therefore they don't exist. Have you ever considered that perhaps your experiences are not universal?
Look, have you considered maybe it's a skill issue?
That's fine too. Yeah, sure. Maybe you just lack skill. That's fine. You can admit to that. Thank you.
Excuse me. I mean,
Yeah.
say that to my 2 dragons killed.
I mean, it's a pretty free fight.
Free? I let Turtle get it. Got a 3 chance. You know, that's fair enough, Dubs.
All right, thank you.
I wonder if I push this switch up here.
All right.
How does the rail? I thought whenever rails were pushed by distance, it broke.
Nope.
No, they're movable. They've been movable for quite a while. They used to break a long time ago.
What
She
is
is
it?
walking
Is
around.
it oh no, it's redstone.
Hold on, guys.
Which I have a bunch of rail already made up if you want it. I made way too much.
No, I don't need rail. I was just taking a look at Dob's weird thing he's got floating in the sky. That was supposed to be TNT. Dupe.
Yeah, I'll turn that on at some point this weekend or maybe next week.
Or
This
whenever.
weekend's kind of busy.
Yeah. Is it like a specific setting, or do you have to change like?
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
Hyper actually has a configuration setting for a lot of these things that they've
Gonna
patched,
be at
and I just got to turn it on. Apparently, it's just off by default.
122, negative 183. That's
I understand
way over
them,
here.
wanting to patch it, but I'm surprised they didn't make it optional rather than mandatory. Like auto.
I mean,
I meant like auto turned on.
By
That's what I meant.
default,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't know. I guess it depends on
Because
how.
most of the time, those glitches don't really affect anyone, and the only time I imagine people would want them off is in like multiplayer servers where they don't want people exploits them.
Yeah.
like-
22.
And I understand that. It being an option is good, but being automatically on is a bit weird.
Oh man.
It's almost like the paper
Right
devs
here.
have a vendetta against duplication machines.
I mean, if it were me, I would turn it on by default to have it patched, just because I spent so much time working on making sure it was patched.
That's fair enough. Well, if the
Like, I'm not gonna
duplication
do
has
this work and then have it turned off by default.
Well, if you think about it, the duplication was left in by Mojang. They haven't fixed it, so clearly
it was an
it's
intentional thing.
clearly it's an intended exploit.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Duping. Dupsters forever. Okay. I got the new portal set up that should be linked properly.
Where is it set up?
Down a hallway. So let me see if all these other old passages. Are these all blocked off correctly? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna move the signs.
Yeah, that would be good. Put all that effort into making that room.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, now that room is in the wrong spot. Measure twice, cut once.
That's where the game put the portal, and I trusted the game.
Why would you ever trust the game on nether port placement?
I trusted the numbers, Dubs.
What numbers?
The numbers the game gave itself, and then me.
See, that's where you went wrong.
You'll never trust a machine, is that what you're saying?
No, I say that portal generation does not line up. That's why I never trust it.
I mean, I suppose. Because it's got to... How are you even supposed to... Do you have to... That's really annoying. You have to crouch to get onto there. Personally, I won't do that. Just stab him.
All right, that's fine. That should work.
There's no way you can.
All right.
Oh my god, your nether portal's still broken.
What's that?
Your nether portal's still broken.
What do you mean?
The one you used to get in. You know,
The one I used to get in here just worked.
You know, the one on the roof of the nether fortress?
I don't use that one anymore.
Wait, then where was that one?
What?
Whose is that one?
I said I don't.
That was Dobbs.
It was, but I don't use it
further
anymore.
out. Yeah. So yes, it is broken.
You were telling me that just as I was going through another portal that worked.
Oh, you
Thanks for shrimping. Wrote it out of shrimp. You know what, Pixel? I can respect that.
fair enough.
Ooh,
6.
what do you have planned, Rain?
Now,
Yeah.
the fact that the entire, not the entire area is filled with beacons, but
It was
You
you.
picked on the iron beef. I've been taking a lot of iron too. I'd go get some of the biscuit and
should add mods
Waiting.
to Minecraft so they can-
Level 19. Level 20. Oh, not quite.
Only
Ooh, Ender head. Enderman head.
left for new.
Oh, see, Sweeping Edge 3 was definitely worth it on this. I better fill up my shulker.
Do we need somebody to just AFK at the iron because my dinner's already here.
Sure, if you want to. Okay, anytime you want. To whatever farm you think we're gonna need. We're gonna stick that.
Do not believe they exist anymore. Well, when are we building a Wither Skull farm?
I think a good thing to probably do is find nether fortresses in. Well, we'll find nether fortresses in soul sand biomes, and they'll have so little mobs spawning in them that you'll find a lot of wither skeletons. Because this fortress is next to a crimson forest, so you'll have a lot of piglins picking up the mob limit, and so less wither skeletons will spawn. It's
Oh,
also
turtle.
generally the thing
That makes
with
sense.
fortresses.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me over the screams of the Enderman.
Oh, I didn't realize you fully finished the farm.
Yeah.
Zote did that very recently, and it was very funny watching him put the last pieces in. Oh, and I can't go back and clip it. You don't save your VODs.
I've got copies. I just
Okay.
upload them somewhere.
You can enable a setting in Twitch that just makes it automatically save a copy of the broadcast after every stream.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, so you don't have to upload it. You don't have to record and upload separately or anything.
I probably will just so I can. I'd like to start some stuff on YouTube eventually.
Oh, and you can export directly from your Twitch videos, your Twitch VODs, to YouTube if you link the two accounts. But you can't really do editing beyond like start it here, end it here. You can't like splice clips
Yeah.
together or anything like that.
What did I do? I made a bunch. stuff, and I put it in a chest somewhere, and I don't know which chest it was.
Could use an ender head. Oh, well, I've got 3. So you know what? I do have a spare, Turtle, just for you.
Also, Brain, if you are hunting withers in this fortress, check the roof. That's well there, a lot.
Oh, this is quite nice.
I'm also saving up the magma cream because you know you said you did it. I'm just going around. I'm not hunting for magma slimes. I'm just killing any that I see. I'm taking slimes.
Turtle. Never,
Oh,
never say that again.
what do you do? Oh my god, magma slimes. Jesus. Tiny ones are vicious, man.
What am I gonna do with all these ender pearls?
Use them.
Just been letting them despawn.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's, yeah. It's like, I'm sure I'll need a handful eventually. It's like, they're good for Eyes of Ender.
I mean, I suppose you could use them if you wanted to travel short distances. Like, or something.
I do have feather.
Is it another one of those teleporters?
I don't know. The teleporters aren't as useful as they used to be. Like on the Anarchy server where we were like 20,000 blocks from spawn, it was great because, oh no, I accidentally broke my bed and then respawned at world spawn, and now I've got like an hour walk over through the nether roof to get home. Or, hey, can you push the button on the ender porter and warp me over?
That is convenient.
It was very convenient, and we never even finished the final version of it.
I mean, a simple version of it, literally, isn't it just a block of water, a trapdoor, and that's it?
Yes, however, there's an issue that we ran into, which is you cannot use an ender pearl if you die while the ender pearl is loaded or something. It's like if the ender pearl is in memory, it just deletes after you die. And so our plan was to have an ender porter that was like a little bit outside of the loaded distance around town, like 1 or 2 rockets away, and have the ender porter set up there, a place that was probably going to be unloaded if you ever needed it. Unloaded when you died. That was the key. It had to be unloaded when you died.
Never checked something. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Because I imagine they didn't want people. The rib. Which one's that? Where'd you find it?
Rib. I don't know where you get rib. Hey, nice Popples.
I haven't from Nether Fortresses. I haven't
lovely.
seen that
This
one,
is
so
lovely.
I assume it's rare. I've been through a few.
I love this map view so much.
Snouts are from Bastions. The ocean one is from Shipwreck. No, not Shipwrecks. From.
I got the ocean one from a shipwreck and from a buried
Okay.
treasure.
I gotta
okay, I guess.
check to see if I'm needed for bedtime stuff. I will be right back.
The Warden one is obviously from the Deep Dome.
No, we're good. We're good. Look at this. Look at this. We are in great shape, guys. Look, we're back. We're all good. We've got tons. I forgot. You need to roll iron. So an iron roll 1.
None of my abilities do a dang thing here.
No, I'm afraid not.
You're not designed for grapple.
You're designed for sneaking. Oh
Okay.
my god! Okay. Yeah, I've got 6 of mine back.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, they're not super useful. Alright. Just a heads up, Turtle, we're not safe. We need to get to the to land quickly.
Why?
Dragon's gonna fly in at us and oh!
Bro. Did somebody? Oh.
Well.
Mhm.
I don't know how that creeper followed me. Because there should have been no floor for it.
No, sorry.
Oops.
I may have explained the trapdoors poorly. They always see trapdoors as solid. And will therefore try.
Don't walk right in and fall.
You wanna try that again? That's what it is. Then you can just kind of whoop. And then you just wait. Pow. Oh, we're gonna beat it. Bop. Drill down. Bop. Drill down. Oh, apparently you don't do it a third time. Oh yeah. And then the final thing is these buzzsaws. That's what it is. Come on, give me that. Give me that. I need that call. Oh jeez. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. 32 heat. Oh. Oh.
It's on fire back
All right,
here.
everybody.
I'll put it out.
Sun is setting.
Get the fire though.
There's nothing
Because
in
I
there.
need to know who's out for blood.
Should I leave these animals here and
Oh, I
then
lit it
come
on
back
fire.
for them in batches?
No, just throw them in.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go through.
Go through, Day. Give us a test here.
Wait. No. Snout Sebastians, post armor trims are from coastal stuff. Nether upgrade templates come from Bastions. So does Spire and Arm and Eye trims come from the same place? Is it Spire and Eye trim? Second ancient city. Armor trims. Okay, so there's Sentry from Pillager Outposts, Dune trims from Desert Pyramids, Coast from Shipwrecks and Buried Treasure, Wild trims from Jungle Temples, Hide from Ocean Monuments, Ward from Ancient Cities, Vex trims from Woodland Mansions, Rib trims from Fortresses, Snout trims from Remnants, Bastions, Eye trims from Strongholds, okay, that's where they're from, Spire trims from Entities, and Trail ruins give Wayfinder and Razor and Shaper and Host armor trims. Oh, and Ancient Cities also give Silence armor trims. Yeah. Trail ruins. What are trail?
Good job. You've proven yourself worthy. Not what I wanted you to do. There we go. Alright. There we go. Simple as that. Doing any kind of commentary. Who knows? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle indeed. Okay, that is... Whoa!
One, I like the sentry. Sorry, the rib one. I like the eye. I like the silence one's really good as well. Ooh, the silence one died with coal looks really good. I think. Oh, armor
am I
trims work
doing?
on any armor, not just netherite.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you'd waste it on something else.
Swag.
Or rare. I mean, I guess if you've got the diamonds to duplicate them, go for it. But
Yeah, silence is a really cool trim. Two piglins came through the portal and just turned into zombie piglins in the surface.
That's what they do.
It's
All
kind
right.
of sad, forever stuck in their own dimension until they turn into a flesh-eating monster.
This guy right here. He's got the wrong
This guy.
enchantment. This guy.
What does he have? Dev Strider 2? What does it say he has?
What? No, I mean, he's not supposed to have Depth Strider 2. That's the problem.
Wait. Are you just gonna bury him?
No. Dang it, I hate that I have Fortune on this.
you hate that you have fortune.
Yeah,
Oh, shovel.
on a
'Cause
shovel,
It just gives flint, no gravel.
basically. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, well, good luck down there, buddy.
Healer. Wait, have you just...
Gotta do some work over here. I need to bring some rails. Need to get my new librarian over here.
Is that... I just witnessed a murder.
According to the game's code, no.
Alright, we need to build a courthouse. It's been a murder. So where is all the wood gone between these villages?
Mom's house?
What?
I don't know.
The wood in between all the farming villages has disappeared. The logs. I think it's because the XP gets stuck every now and then. Oh, rain. Wait, rain. That means I get to explore more of my map. Let's go. First I've got to make empty compass and 8 compass and 4 iron. So I need 4. Do I need redstone? No. It's 2 redstone. Need 2 more. 3 redstone. That's 4 empty.
Whoa. Fell right in the center of that hole and went really far down.
You right?
I'm fine. Oh. Dob's working. There goes a villager.
Alright, no one sleep. I don't care if your face is about to be eaten off. I need to go flying.
Let's see where I need to go first. There was a guy who took wheat over here. Oh, I'm not gonna get enough for that. That's fine.
The number goes north, the number goes south. The other one goes north. No, the other one's going north. Nope, that's the map I've got. That goes north. The direction I'm currently facing.
Wither. I've been withered. And now I'm getting shot by a blaze.
That's rough.
No, sorry, I was, well, yes, but
Yes,
my
what?
my kid is, not being super excited about going to bed. Keeping an eye on her on the monitor. She's starting to settle down.
Ooh, I got a wither skull.
Hey,
wait,
GG.
wait. Yeah. Oh, God, I'm gonna lose it.
Why is this guy not taking his job block? Alright. This seems very unlikely to be the problem, but just in case he's picking up on one of those barrels in there, let's just block them off completely. This guy has access to nothing else around here.
Are you sure the villager you buried is dead?
I guess not. I guess there's a chance, but
I mean, maybe the
Nope.
can the mine carts break sand?
there we go. I got an empty minecart from down there. All right. Look at this. Look at this, dude. We're in it. There's nowhere else you can be. You have access to like seven spaces, and one of them is a lectern. A tasty lectern. Bet you'd like to become a librarian. Huh? 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 He does not want to become a librarian, guys. I don't get it.
Nighttime?
Oh, is that a thing? Do they not
I'm
take?
pretty sure it is.
They
It's
don't
gotta
take
be.
jobs at night.
Green
I don't think
villagers
so.
don't take jobs.
It's not green.
Oh. Maybe it's night. I don't know.
You know what? Let's just accept that answer for now, in hopes that maybe that's what it is. Better go sleep.
Wait a minute. I'm using the rain.
You jerk.
What did I do?
Ugh. All right, I'll go check out Rainberry's factory up here. I'm very interested in this build.
I don't know what's supposed to be inside of it.
Ouch.
Except it's very empty.
There's this weird thing inside of it. Don't know what it does.
Good advice. Good advice. Yeah, I figured based on that piston setup up top that had to be some kind of duping. Oh, you got a blast chamber. That's what this is. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm wondering, what are you planning to pipe in to the blast chamber? Is that going to be what, cobble gin? What is this? Maybe. Oh, that's a dispenser. Hang on, wait, don't tell me. I'm gonna piece it together. Oh,
it's thundering.
So you have dropper, dispenser onto a pressure plate. Dispenser onto a pressure plate. That's just a 5-minute timer probably right there. I'm assuming that's a kill switch, a 5-minute kill switch. Of like, you can activate it by dropping an item, and then as long as that item is there, it will be active until that turns off. This is where the bombs come in. Yeah, straight down here. Land on the obsidian, blows up the surrounding stuff. Composter. Oh wait, bone meal. Composter into hopper. Into dropper, but dropper is facing down.
I guess.
Ooh, lightning.
I bet it's a moss farm.
It does seem likely.
Because you can turn that into
bone meal
easily.
Mm-hmm.
Just with the cobble
but
generator.
Yeah, you need a cobble generator. That's what's throwing me for a loop here. Is we don't have that, and maybe it's just not set up yet. Okay, I'm gonna peek in the stuff here. I'm gonna take a look at what we got here. Okay. Yeah, so that's nothing. That's nothing. This is a dropper, not a dispenser. Oh, and this is an observer. So that's just sending the signal up. Redstone here. Why redstone here? That one throws me for a loop. What is that gonna do? Signal is traveling up into nothing. Does it transfer back down? I don't know. Oh, here we go. We got a little timer over here. Okay, so this is the switch from outside. Activates this. Oh boy. All right, let's see here. And then there's a big cave. Surely nothing will go wrong there. Okay, that's not going to anything yet. Or if it is, it's just not plugged in. Water column. Okay. Yeah, lay it on us. And then collection. Trees and mushroom. Ah, because we got the dirt block there. Is it going to be azalea? For the trees? Or just all kinds? Oh, okay. You don't know how it works. Well, alright. So Azalea is the one that is completely AFKable. Like, you don't even have to hold right click. You don't have to, you just have to have the area loaded and a big chest of bone meal. If you bone meal moss, there's a chance that it will grow an azalea sapling on top. And then if you bone meal that sapling, you get wood. You know, you get an actual tree. And so using that, you can just keep generating that stuff over and over and just produce saplings and then grow them in place. But it needs a lot of bone meal. All right, sun is starting to come up. Netherwoods are, that's nice to have because they're kind of a pain to get. That is something I want to do, is I want to like start clear cutting the Crimson Forest just to kind of get rid of it because I hate it. Okay.
Oh, the rain stopped.
The rain stopped? Oh, finally. That means we can go to sleep, right?
Nah, well, it's daytime.
That's why you needed to go to sleep, because you needed it to be daytime.
But is it daytime enough? That's the question.
Oh boy.
All right, let's see if that's what his deal is. If he's still not taking to it, he's not. All right, this guy's just kind of a work in progress. Huh. All right, don't bother him. He's not ready yet. What a weirdo.
Hi, Rainberry.
Maybe if you want to cooperate, maybe it's time to get outside from another villager.
I don't... That's the weird thing, is like, if that didn't work, I don't know if another one will. I'll probably try it the next time that, like, there's no one in the area and kind of, like, the area kind of refreshes a little bit. And we'll just see if something comes of that. Okay, let's get a better axe. I can finally do that. So what I need is... Who's got the cheapest axe? I don't even remember. Is it you? 27. Probably not. You 25. You 20. I'll take it. All right. Faulty stock. All right, so I'm already at level 42. So I got lots of chances here of getting a good enchantment. I'm specifically looking for efficiency. Let's see. I guess Silk Touch on an axe would be ideal. Okay, perfect. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. I just need to get another Efficiency 4. So let's take this other axe I've got. And we are aiming for Efficiency 4 on this one. Unbreaking 3. There's a chance we're getting something we don't want. I mean... Fine. Now I need to go get another axe, though. That saves me on having to buy the Silk Touch book. You guys, yeah, your prices are good again. All right, everybody, have some pumpkins. You, and then the last two. I'm tempted to trade out some of these farmers that do not buy pumpkins. If you catch my drift.
Mm-hmm. Just give them to the people who do use them to buy other stuff.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple of villagers if you're getting rid of some.
Faulty villagers.
Put them in a boat, take them to my cave, lock them in a dungeon.
Here's a problem.
This dragon behaves dragon.
Okay.
Are we all dragons at heart?
Okay, there we go. I want that.
That makes too much sense.
That efficiency 5, and now I need a mending book on it, and we got my good axe. I guess technically I could also throw sharpness on there if I could get sharpness as a book.
This is where my sharpness would go. If I had any.
Okay, good. Mending, except this one's not really done, so it's not named. Okay, that works. That works very nicely. Okay. Well, now that we got that, I guess next thing is I want to work on my base more. Part of the hold up there is I'm going to need a lot of different types of wood. And a lot of the problem there is I want to get a tree farm built.
Yeah.
Which for that, the TNT powered tree farm, I want the TNT duping. So I'm going to hold off on that, but I will go ahead and do a little bit of manual lumbering.
What was wrong with the tree farm from was it Big Snowy? Yeah, that one.
The fact that I had to chop things with my hands, like some sort of barbarian.
I think that's just.
Are you not a barbarian at heart?
Well,
No, I thought we were dragons at heart. Hold on, which one are we?
You can't have multi-class?
Well, I suppose you could be.
it's coming along nicely, Day. I love that my base is getting graffitied.
Graffiti by what, Dobbs? I don't see anything that could graffiti in your base.
Oh, okay, good. Glad everyone else is enjoying that.
See, Dobbs, it's a work of art.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there just random wooden platform?
I need to get back to single player games.
Oh, it's
I'm always getting bullied.
look, Dobbs. It's constructive friendship.
I'm gonna move 20,000 blocks away. Never see any of you again.
See, I made the mistake of building one of my bases 100,000 blocks away on a different server, and realized, damn, nobody can appreciate this cool base. And I was sad.
Well, there you go.
God,
I mean, the plan on the Anarchy server was like build up our massive base, farm up so many ridiculous amounts of materials, and then just destroy spawn with them. Like coat spawn in solid gold or something. Like something that makes people think like what has happened here? Completely destabilize the base economy.
Now, I know this is an anarchy server, but what the heck? This isn't your grandpa's anarchy. This is modern anarchy.
Mm-hmm. It's a statement. It's an anti-capitalist statement.
You know what? I should pick up some redstone. I'm running out. He's still fighting. Netherite tools or nerd?
Oh wow. Thank you, Day. Maybe instead of having them in the hallway, maybe that can be the purpose of this room, is the heads. The trophy room.
Yes. My favorite head trophy. A fish.
Mm-hmm. It's a beaut.
Took me many days and nights to kill this thing. And the fact I had to kill over 100 of them.
Captain Ahab situation. Now, if you can get a pufferfish head. I'm wondering how the tropical fish heads work. Because the tropical fish have, unique designs that are randomly generated. I'm guessing it's just a single tropical fish head and not a,
Well, you say that, but they have different heads for different states of bees. Like angry bees.
That makes sense,
pollinated
though.
bees.
That makes sense. Like, because they're actually named differently.
And they have different heads for each of the different cats as well. But I
small.
guess they're also named differently.
Yeah, it's a small number, but tropical fish, it's like there's what, thousands?
My game's frozen. My Elytra
Game
was
frozen?
Yeah. No, or was that just a glitch? Or was it the server?
Mine's working
Just me?
fine.
Okay, my
Well, of
Elytra
course
just-
yours is.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
there it goes.
Oh no.
Is that my...
Game's done badly.
Nope, it's the actual server. Hold it.
What is? Oh, tunnel went down.
What is oh?
Try now.
Always bad when you hear the tunnel.
Yeah.
Connection threat.
Hey, I'm back in.
Alright, bud.
Yeah, that was a service that I can't control. That's a service I pay for.
The tunnel.
That was not me.
Fair enough. Didn't shoot the messenger, guys.
I don't know exactly how this
Gotta
one's
have a
gonna
tunnel. Don't want my IP address hacked.
Oh, I've already got it. 127.0.0.1.
Yeah, I already have your IP address. It says my local IP address.
Yep. That's my IP address.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's usually what people who aren't experienced in IP addresses and stuff do. They pull up their own local IP address and act as if
I mean, one of the first servers that Dobbs set up in our apartment back in the day got DDoSed.
Which, I mean, that was like unplug the router, plug it back in,
Yeah.
problem
He
solved.
got a new IP address, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, cool, good job, guys. Hope you had
It's
fun.
easy these days, though. A lot
Yeah.
of times you have to give a command to swap IP addresses. If you're even allowed.
they should.
what was I doing?
They should allow it because it's security issues, isn't it?
Well, should versus do, you know. You can try to make that argument that, hey, you guys should do this. It's like, well, we don't. Yeah, but you should.
But I don't wanna. It's just much
I
effort.
don't feel like it.
What, you mean your entire livelihood's gonna get hacked and threatened? I don't care. You're gonna pay me to fix it?
All right, let's
don't
break
pay you anyway.
this.
The people whose sole job it is to protect and provide internet, they do
Mhm.
a really bad job at it.
Aw.
That's like no insult to like any people who actually work there.
Mhm.
But the practices don't seem that, intent on actually helping people.
I just imagine some guy watching Dobbs' live
It's
stream,
like-
hearing you, tracking
But-
you down right now. You're never gonna have internet again.
Oh man.
I'm gonna lose my 1 gigabyte internet speed. Oh god. I don't think I can handle it.
Back to 56K for you.
No. I don't even I don't even think I ever lived on 56K. I always
Yeah.
had like a megabyte plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird to think about
I
that
mean,
it used to
you're
be
young enough.
literally 1,000 times slower.
Yeah.
Creepers. I just look over a 2-block high wall and I just see 3 creepers walking towards me. Blocks.
Sounds like a good time.
No,
if you're into that sort of
no,
thing.
it doesn't. I do not want to be blown up to death.
Is there a ideal amount of bookshelves to have around?
15.
your enchanting? 15.
15.
You can
Not
obviously
that
have
bad.
more for decoration,
Right.
but 15 is the amount you need to get level 30 enchants,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, mechanical benefits cap out there.
But yeah, you obviously can use more to decorate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everything about this game is about decoration.
It really is. What am I? Is this gonna be like the automation hall here? Because I got the pumpkins, you know.
Man, I both curse and loathe. No, sorry, both curse and love 160 ping. On one hand,
Mhm.
sometimes the mobs are really hard to hit. On the other hand, they go after where I used to be, and so it's really easy to hit them.
I do wonder how Minecraft manages like collision detection for you know, over the network stuff. Like, is it client side? Is it server side?
I imagine it's probably both.
I feel like generally it defaults to server if there's a question about who was responsible for it. Oh, come on.
2 fax machines.
I never used a fax machine.
Fax
They're
machines have no business existing anymore.
Nope, but they
So
do.
why
But they
some
do.
people still use them then?
Because that's the way we've always done it.
Yep.
Back in my day, I dropped the head. Someone do that.
Surprisingly, when I bought a house, we were required to use a fax machine. A lot of medical places still require.
Yeah, but that's because
Fax
they
machine.
they refuse to modernize. Because
It's-
isn't everything already set up on?
I mean, it actually has to do with old HIPAA laws that were made back in 1996. And because that was the standard at that time,
The style at the
as a
time.
quote-unquote secure method, that's what they've stuck with to remain compliant, and nobody's ever updated the laws.
Well, I suppose it is harder to hack older machines, I guess.
I mean, not really.
I speak in terms of familiarity.
Well,
rather
actually,
than
okay,
actual-
I will agree with that, on the grounds that there's less surface area for the attack.
I suppose.
It's like I don't
But
need to
there's
worry
more
about
access
like.
and more knowledge.
Okay, that's fair, but like, it's like there's so many ways that you can approach systems today. The more complex something gets, the more things can go wrong.
It's still why I'm pretty sure that the military, at least I know the American military, still uses like archaic systems to run a lot of its stuff. Because that's just what they've used.
There are some things I've read about nuclear facilities that still use 60-year-old computers, just because they are connected to the network and they know they're rated to run in the case of, you know, they're shielded for EM radiation, that kind of stuff. And in those situations, I think that makes sense. But, you know,
If it ain't
just
broken,
because
don't fix it.
somebody didn't fix a law means that my doctor still has to fax my medical records to the next hospital. That's just effing dumb. The fact that the U.S. has not demanded that we don't have one single database that's protected database for stuff like that, at least for government, even if you take away the healthcare stuff. Sorry, I'm getting very political now. But if you just
I love talking
just look at
about
all the
HIPAA.
forms that you have to fill out for taxes and getting jobs and stuff, all this information could be in a single database that, you know, your employer could have access to specific information or whatever they needed to check this stuff, so you don't have to have, you know, every private company have their own private database. It takes forever to find proper information. You've got to pay dozens of companies to get the right thing.
It's like I would say if each of those companies only held, you know, the smallest possible amount of information, like only the stuff that they really needed, then I'd say I'd be on board with it. But because they have so much stuff, it's like, cool, now you have all this information in many different places where it can be get into the wrong hands multiple ways. Hello, Al! Welcome in!
It reminds me of probably like data protection. It reminds me of a problem. One of my friends works as an IT technician at a school, and he was told to
Short
put
raid.
files on the school website about pupils and the curriculum and stuff. That's what the people who told him to put the files up know. The files contain the contact and living information of every child on the school.
Every
in
child.
the school.
Al, thank you
So
so much.
he accidentally, not knowing this, put up all the information on a public school website for anyone to access. All their contact information, their home addresses, their emails, everything.
Yeah, that's scary.
And they didn't notice it for 6 months. Luckily, no one accessed it within that time. Just shows you how little parents and people actually go on school websites.
Al, it's been good. Thank you for 17 months
But if
of
someone
subscriptions.
because they
It's
can see if
ridiculous.
someone has
Nearly a year.
accessed it. If someone had accessed it, they'd have to write a report to the police and to the government about it, and there'd have to be an investigation into it. And my friend could have potentially lost his job.
Time
But
flies.
But he probably wouldn't have, since he was just told to do it. Because he was just told, put these files on. That's it.
Yeah,
He
but
wasn't
that's
told to look at
that's
them. He wasn't told
pretty
to
risky.
analyze
I mean,
them.
it depends on the company you're working for and how much you trust your boss.
He works
I,
at the school directly, so.
Yeah, I'm a
So-
CYA kind of guy. You know, if somebody tells me to do something, I'm gonna ask a million questions and investigate before I do anything.
I found Dobbs. I found a swamp.
Cool. Allie already found a swamp.
I found a swamp at negative 600, negative 1600.
That's not too far.
That's not too far. Jinx.
Al, you've been a fantastic member of the community. And you've been sub for 17 months. I don't think you should feel like the new guy anymore. I think you can be past that. I need a better farming utensil here.
We have followed you. No, we don't.
No, I never
Look, it's
programmed
the new
that.
guy. Can't you just click on my name and find out why? 16th of
Al,
June,
you know what?
2021.
You will be pleased as punch to hear that I'm working on a little bit of Dabble Worlds updates.
Someone's been to this swamp and nobody said anything. Because there's broken trees and blocks and wool just laying on the ground.
Creeper. Creeper did
someone's
it.
been here.
Creeper did it.
Oh, no, it's
Creeper.
like a wide
Creeper
area.
did it.
It's in like a wide area,
Creeper
Dobbs.
did it.
Someone's found this swamp and they
Can't convince me.
Dobbs, you're like a conspiracy theorist.
Up in the production cycle. Yeah. So, okay, for anybody that hasn't heard, we've got an official 8-week cycle for Dabble Worlds going forward. So that's going to be, there's going to be 4 weeks for contest and then 4 weeks for no contest. Yeah, Pixel was the winner this time around. So it's going to be whenever the contest season rolls around, which is about once a month, we're going to have we're going to have 2 weeks of open submissions, 1 week of voting, 1 week of promoting the winners, and then 4 weeks until the next cycle begins. So the little contest tab in the bottom right will only show up half the time every 4 weeks. My plan is, at the end of each contest is going to be when a new feature release happens. I don't know if that's going to happen this time around or not, because I only just now recently decided this. But yeah, that's the plan. And that way the new features can have plenty of time for testing before before we try to break it all. I'm going to turn the sound down because there's going to be a lot of Enderman sounds going on here. So I'm working on some new features, including a new enemy that you've already seen, but the enemy never got added to the game because it wasn't finished by the time that I needed it.
Whoa. Exclusive enemy time?
Exclusive enemy information.
Only seen before during beta tests?
Not even seen in beta testing.
So no one's ever seen it before?
No, everyone has seen it before. It was publicized. There was some stuff that, like, before release, I was like giving out some info about Dabble Worlds to like anyone who would listen, including a little picture of a fun little guy who he didn't get finished in time. Oh, this XP farm is fantastic, Zote.
You are welcome.
You will see come 1.9 update. I was originally deciding that I was originally thinking I'll just do like a quick patch to manage some major issues that we found with track pipes and stuff. But I decided this is gonna be a full feature release. I'm just gonna try and get it out pretty quick if I can. So a few like easy to program things to add in, not like major systems like track pipes, which are really buggy as a result.
Oh wow. Rain won't miss. It's that weird.
One of the things I'm adding in is you will now be able to unsubmit contest levels during the submission window. Yeah, you've definitely seen it. Because I think there were at least 2 different people who submitted contest levels and then were lamenting in the Discord that, oh no, I forgot this, or oh no, this is broken in my level. Yeah, that's a good addition, and I just never considered it. Because it doesn't really hurt. Like, my worry was like, oh, no. When you submit, you are submitting your final copy. Be careful. But I don't know why I was thinking that. Didn't really matter. Are you heading out, Burger?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. Have a good night. Farm up some XP and improve my tools. Only 2 a.m. The nerve. The other major thing is for contests. Well, I guess not major thing. The other contest-related item is I'm setting it up so that during the voting period, contest levels are not sorted by their publish date. That was making it too easy for people to figure out who is who.
Alright, I think I am out too. I'm gonna leave my guy logged in and let him, gather some resources for me.
Sounds good. There's one level. That will happen at some point, I'm afraid.
Alright, night.
Have a good night, Zote. Let's see what else was on my bug fix list here.
I'm still here, just
Dave's still here, yeah.
hanging out in the iron farm.
Feel free to hang out there. Contest level. Oh, and then a couple of the big issues that were found in the contest. Not every issue. I'm leaving a lot of bugs, but there's some major stuff that I'm like, that's not gonna fly. Specifically, yo-yo duplication. That's super bad. It's inconsistent with the game.
Not very much iron being generated. I've been in here for a while.
Yeah.
Like 3 ones.
Like 3 ingots?
It should be more than that by now.
It really should.
Something's wrong.
It does seem like something's wrong there. We might be going through an iron shortage. Yeah, but those are the major bug fixes I want to get in, and then, you know, just a handful of new items, new enemies, new blocks, that kind of thing would be good. Maybe a new tile set? I don't know. Get out of here. I still don't have sharpness on this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the XP on this farm is quite nice.
Better than our zombie spawner?
What's that?
Better than our zombies?
Way better. No contest. I'd say 10 times faster. That's not even an exaggeration. I've been here all of 5 minutes. I'm now at level 50. Ten minutes at the zombie farm might get me 5 levels, 10 levels. Levels take more and more time to climb past a certain point. All right, so with that, let's head over to. Well, I guess first let's put these trophies up. I don't know. At some point, I'm probably going to limit myself to, I don't know, no duplicates or something. Because I'm going to have a lot of the farmed mobs on that wall of heads. All right. Let's get the hoe. And then after that, oh, nice, he's back down to 1. Oh yes, it is sale time on Steam, which is very convenient, and that's kind of what I was waiting on for picking out an SGDB game. Was like, which of my games I've been meaning to play is going to be on, you know, 60, 70% off.
I'm still recruiting for a Monster Prawn playthrough.
Oh man, you heard it here first. Well, unless you were on Discord, then you would have heard it there first. What did you pick? It's gonna be a surprise. All right, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, excellent start. 80p or less. Yeah, see, I feel like in our current setup, there should be no reason to be selling iron. I think we've made it to that point where iron can be used exclusively for materials. Ooh, fortune? Yes, fortune. That's how I like it. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's the combo. We got it. And then grab a mending book. Slap it on there. Get these out of here. It's a lot of emeralds. That's good. Alright, so you for efficiency 5 on the diamond hoe. we can drop. You know what? I can just get rid of that one entirely. I just don't care. Right. Excellent. Head up to our storage hall. Ow. Clipped the edge a little bit. Do I need to buy Pico Park? Is that what we're all deciding? I'm not seeing it as on sale. Oh. I'm seeing it as 20% off. It's still $4. Ridiculous. Highway robbery. Highway robbery, I say. Okay. Nether wart block here. Oh, you said 80p less. For some reason, I thought you said it's finally down to 80p or less. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take that deal, sure. I had a bunch of barrels in here, but I don't know what I did with them. So I'm gonna have to make some more barrels, I guess. Two barrels might not be enough. But 3 barrels. Ah, now we're talking. Ark Survival. Tell me more about Ark Survival Evolved. Wow. Let's see. Oh, where should I put Crimson Roots? I don't really have a place figured out for that yet. Crimson Fungus, that's effectively the sapling. See, it's like I got vines and roots. It's like, it's kind of a thing that I might want to store. I guess this can be, these are the kind of the leaves. And then, all right, well, this will be crimson plants and then warped plants. Over here, shroom lights. Oh, shroom lights. Yeah, let's have a dedicated shroom light barrel, I guess. We're probably going to be farming those at some point. This game wishes it could be Ark Survival Evolved. Man. I wish it could too. Alright, that's getting... There we go. Coal. We're holding on to a few materials to make gunpowder with. There's an extra barrel. Alright, now we've got what we needed to actually make some things happen. You might be wondering, what things are we making happen? And, well, nothing in particular, really. Because we are still missing... Oh, I didn't turn the sound back up on this. Wait, no, not video settings. Audio settings. We're still... I'm just now realizing I should not be going in here without my fire resist potions. Like, that's just asking for disaster. Hit a wall again. Grab one out of the fridge. Never go to the nether without your fire resistance potion. Someone down the street is shooting off fireworks. It's not even July. It's not even July. And I'm like particularly in tune with the issues there now that I've gone through, raising an infant right through the Independence Day holiday. Oh, I see you there. I see you there, buddy. Alright, 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 alright. You wanna try me? You wanna try me? This is gonna end in disaster. Oh, here we go, here we go. It's on. This is not the position I wanted for this face-off. Is that a bat in the nether? What are you doing here, my dude? They're celebrating July for you. It really was, Pixel. Ow! Oh, here we go. Alright, alright. Yeah, you better run. I won't hesitate. I hate that there's really nothing you can do with netherwart block. Like, it has literally no functionality to it. You cannot craft it into anything. It cannot be sold. It is purely it is an end stage decorative block. Pixel's got an eye for good design. Grab a lot of these little funguses. These things look like they should be usable in potions, but they're not. What a waste. That makes sense. Can you imagine, though? Pixel taking inspiration from a Celeste level? It's really annoying to clear this stuff because netherwart blocks do not decay on their own. Felt very Celeste, it really did. Look at, you just get so much of the stuff and I don't know what to do with it all. Like, what am I meant to do with all this netherwart block? Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, one of the really good things you can do with farming Crimson Wood is the shroom lights that you get off of it. They're a very cool looking light source block. Give off the same light as jack-o'-lanterns, lanterns, glowstone, redstone lamps. But they just have this cool little natural look to them. Very organic. Alright, I have no reason that I'm clearing all this area out. It's just I'm collecting items. I need to get my, I need to unload these ender pearls. There you go, cleared out a big area for no good reason. I do need to set up a nether portal I can use. Because then I can have like my my gear ready to go, you know? Okay, got that. And we got our warp stuff, our shroom lights over here. Let's unload our ender pearls right here. This is way more than I'm ever gonna need. There we go. Pork chop and leather. Pork chop. Hides. Sure. Okay, I need to collect some warped stuff. You do like to use a lot of checkpoints in your level, Al, and I appreciate that. They're free, yeah. I feel like it makes the flow a lot more Celeste-like of do one trick and then you may proceed. All right, here we go. Let's get over here and grab some of this stuff. Gotta watch out for Enderman. Okay, so I don't need as much of the... oh, I need to grab some of the Nylium, don't I? Like, I'm not intending on farming the stuff. Need to get some of the mushrooms, some of the little roots, a few of the little warty blocks. Yeah, the warp fungus is actually kind of a big deal. It's like I'm not after a specific amount of this blue wood, or this stuff for that matter. I don't know what I can do with this. Like, it's... What? Oh, did I? I'm sorry. I must have... Ow. Ooh. Gosh, he hits hard. Must have caught his gaze.
He finally took up the librarian trade.
Hey, now we can work on getting our good sword. It's like you can get sharpness 5 naturally, but it takes a lot more luck. And I'd like to eliminate luck where possible. Whoa! Jeez, those hoglins. They just rush you. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff put away. Alright, that should be all of this so I can put my potion back. I want to have like shelves of potions for my I guess this would be my phase 2 potion brewing. Phase 3 is like hoppers, full automation, the works. Oops. There we go. So that's a little ways off. Roots, and that's it, right? Yeah, because the fungus is going over here. Oh, and I need another barrel. Get more barrels. Never enough. Okay. Nice. Still missing a few different types of wood. What are we missing? I need acacia. No. Yes, acacia, jungle. Jungle, acacia, and mangrove. That's it. Which we've got a source of all those around here, so I'm not super worried about it or anything. Shroom lights need to go in the shroom light box. There we go. Oh, you know what? I kind of do like the storage room. It's coming together nicely. All right, let's have a look at that villager. We
Clothes on.
Oh, what?
Spectacle.
He's got this. Oh, yep. Looks like he's ready to talk now. All right. Just to make sure nobody else gets any ideas about whose job site this is. Unbreaking 3 for 20. Jeez, that would have been nice. Whatever. You have a specific assignment, and we're gonna make sure you get it. Bridge?
Oh, there's a small bridge between Burger and Zed spaces. That is part of the route to the zombie spawner.
Gotcha.
It's easiest to take Burger's staircases up
Mm-hmm.
to altitude you need.
Huh.
And then you just slip through Zed's backyard.
Oh, come on. You're doing it again? What's your deal? Did I hurt you somehow? Okay, it's definitely something going on with this, because like it was when I opened this path up so that I could go get something from my chest, and then I came back, and then he decided that he did not want to be a librarian anymore. So what was the deal there? Like, what is he accessing? What does he think is his job site? So the two things that can happen in my, oh, there he goes. In my experience, the two things that can really happen are, one, another villager has claimed his job site, even though you can't find him. I have had that happen because I had like 2 villagers in the tunnel or something waiting to come into the trading booth. And then the other thing is that he has claimed some other job site that I can't see, even though he can't physically touch it. He's trying to pathfind to it, but he's stuck in a minecart. Now we're good. Oh yeah, it gets rough. It gets rough to figure out what in the world's going on. All right, we are looking for one specific enchantment, sharpness 5. And that's really annoying. It's like in the early stages of setting this up, I was looking for any one of like 16 trades. So it was much easier because I just had to like, all right, you got one of the things I'm looking for, but now I'm down to just one thing that we're after. I shouldn't be picky. So in the past, I've been picky, like, oh, he's got the trade, but he's charging like 60 emeralds for it, so no way. 60 emeralds is a lot, but you don't need to get sharpness 5 very often. Like, on a full set of tools, 2 times tops. Once for your axe, once for your sword. So it's okay. And we're at the point now where, you know, we've got so much stuff. We can offload so many sticks, so many pumpkins, so much food that 60 emeralds is not unreasonable for a one-time trade. And that's assuming that you're even after like a super powerful sword. If you're not after it, you don't even have to worry about it. So this guy might charge an arm and a leg, and that's okay.
I enjoy listening to you convince yourself of that.
Yeah, I had to take the long way around. But we got there. I should do a mass curing of the librarians now that I think about it. Because I think just a single curing may be enough. Maybe two levels of curing give me enough to get bookshelves for 1 emerald and sell back books for 1 emerald. So I can buy 12 bookshelves, sell them all back, and then have 24 books for free. Well, break them first, but you get the idea. Huh. You know what I should do is I should check my statistics on bookshelves mined. All right, we're at 922. So we probably started this process at about 900. So let's see how long it takes before we get to sharpness 5. What's the over-under on that? It's not looking good. I'll tell you that much. Minecraft. Total number of possible enchanted book trades. List of enchantments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 14, 18, 22, 23, 24, 28, 32, 41. Can't get soul speed. 44, 49, 54, 56, 59, 64, 66, 71, 76, 79, 80, 81, 86, 87, 93, 94, 98, 103, 105, 108, 113, 116, 119, 122, 123. It looks like somewhere around 120 distinct enchantments. And that means that like efficiency 1, efficiency 2, efficiency 3 counts as 3 different enchantments, because that's how the pool works for villager trading, is you don't always get the max level enchantment. Sometimes you get efficiency 1, which you'd never want to buy a book for efficiency 1. That would be awful. You can get that so much cheaper by just enchanting your thing without a book. So with that, we have about a 1 in 120 chance of finding the book we're looking for every time we lay down one. Which, if memory serves, all right, I've done the math on this like once, like when I was having trouble falling asleep one night. It's like, if you take one attempt at a 1 out of 1 chance, well, then you're gonna get it 100%. If you take 2 chances at a 50-50 shot, you've got a 75% chance of getting whatever you're after. If you take 3 chances of a 1 out of 3, then you have a 27, like a 19 out of 27 chance. 19 out of 27. 19 out of 27 being about 70%. So we go 100, 75, 70. It's like, it's obviously approaching a number, right? Efficiency 5. That's a good price on efficiency 5. Rip. So you must be thinking like, okay, so what's it approaching? Like if I have, for instance, 1,000,000 shots at a 1,000,000 to 1 chance, what is my rough estimated value there? And the answer is about 63%. And then the follow-up question is, where did that number come from? That seems like a pretty arbitrary number. If you take, there's a mathematical constant that shows up. Oh, that's a good point, Rain. Anytime you do something with limits, the natural logarithm number of 2.71828 1828 4590 4523. You guys know the rest. The number E. The number we are approaching with that chance is 1 minus 1 over E. E. Typically lowercase. So the chance of failing, if I take 120 stabs at getting this 1 in 120 chance, then I have about a 1 out of E chance of not getting it in that 120 attempts. And the remaining 63% chance is I do get it. However, there's a catch here. Bringing it back to Minecraft. Somebody took calc in college. Man, I took calc in high school. I liked math. That was back when I was good at math. 2.718, but loud. That's E. So the kicker here is that every time I place this lectern, he doesn't always have an enchanted book trade. He only has that 2 out of 3 times. Which means that 120 chance that I was going for, it's actually more like 180 times that we're gonna have to do it 180 times to hit a 63% chance of getting it. And I don't like those odds that I'm gonna have to do it 180 times and still have a pretty decent chance of not getting the book I'm after. Sounds to me like I'm still, well. Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Weird.
Statistics are weird. I agree.
I took stats so that I didn't have to take calculus.
Power 5. I also took stats as an optional class because I wanted to take more math in high school. So good at math. I feel like good at math implies like good at learning new math things. And I capped out. I don't feel like I can improve, so I'm no longer good at math because I can't take in new information anymore. I can slightly build off of old information, but not by much. But if it has to do with limits, a little bit of trigonometry, not much. Trig is rough when you get to
I love trig.
I love like sine, cosine, tangent stuff, and I use them all the time in game dev. But I hate the identities. I cannot remember the like, oh yeah, 1 minus cosecant equals. It's like I don't even really understand. I don't have a great grasp of like a practical. Here is what a cosecant is. There's an excellent chart out there that kind of shows off like, oh, imagine the tangent to a circle. You know, the point where it touches here and here, that length is the cosecant of that angle. It's like, okay, but that's really hard to internalize.
Well, I use stuff like that because when you're converting planar coordinates to spherical coordinates, like when you're doing.
Oh yeah. Like polar coordinates or actual or spherical? Like points on a
Depends your
circle?
projection system.
Okay.
But,
Points
like,
on a sphere, that's shaky for me. Points on a circle, though. Man, I can do circles all day. Moon rovers with nothing but circles.
because I'm a geospatial scientist,
that
that kind of
make-
stuff is relevant to me.
Yeah, it actually comes up quite a bit. I was using some quadratic equation stuff today for some dev work, game dev work, not application like business application work. They don't need that ever.
I usually rely on the math fairies and the software to do the advanced calculus for me. They're much better at it than I am and can do it in seconds.
Makes sense.
I'm not that kind of... I'm really good at... Like, my favorite thing in geometry was...
Sure it is. Sure it is. YO? Actually, it's subtractive. 50% chance twice, it's actually 0% chance. Can't get it. Impossible.
People always hated me because I actually enjoyed and understood proofs. Like, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a logic puzzle. It's a logic puzzle coded in math, but if you scrape the math off, it's just a logic puzzle.
You know what I really enjoy that has occasional practical use is computing contrapositives of statements. Like inverting statements with Boolean algebra. So, here's the fun thing. If you have, two things, A and B, and you want to take the inverse of that, it's like, what's the opposite of A and B? It's like, you might think it's something like not A and B, or not A and not B. But it's actually not A or not B. Which is weird and unintuitive until you really break it down to an example.
I've never been particularly good at Boolean logic. I am decent in HTML, I'm decent in SQL.
Oh, SQL.
There was a time I could do CSS okay, sorta kinda. I learned Python, but I was never good at it. And I've probably forgotten more than I ever realized I knew.
Already forgotten inverses. Oh well. You won't need them. Actually, Boolean logic is really useful in programming in a weird way, because a lot of times you'll wind up with some really ugly, complicated if statement of if A and B and not C, and it gets so long, and then you're like, wait a second, I could simplify this, but I need to invert it. Instead of taking if this is true, I need to take is it false. So I need to make sure I'm flipping this statement's logic without changing the actual output at all. So what is the logical inverse of all this? And then you actually have to calculate it. And then you clean up the whole statement and you feel proud about yourself, and then realize no one will ever notice except you. It's much like making a change in a Minecraft house. It's like no one is gonna know that I made this small error in my support beam, but I need to fix it for my own sake. We are well past. Oh no! Not even a hoglin, a piglin. Someone wasn't wearing their gold boots. What are we at? We are at 1050. So we've done, well, about 150 estimated. So maybe we still got a chance of getting it in the first 180. Alright, yeah, Germ. Heck yeah. He did the thing. Germ, I hear that you might be really, really pulling out some crazy stuff for Summer Games Done Badly. I heard tale there was perhaps even going to be some Mario.
What? Germ play Mario?
Perhaps. Isn't that the rapper? Efficiency 5. Again, a cheap... That's like the third cheap Efficiency 5 tray this guy's offered me. And still no Sharpness 5. We're going to be at this all night. So be it. It lets me zone out and just talk. So it all works out. Immediately stops talking. You could do lost levels for the first time. You should try out this little known title, Mario Maker 2. Actually, Germ, I was mentioning that there's going to be, speaking of Maker games, there's going to be some Dabble Worlds updates in the near future. I'm working on setting something up for a 1.9 release before, like well before the next contest. Okay, that was Smite. That was not Sharpness. I need Sharpness. I've already got Smite. My Smite. Turtle, do we know what you're going to be doing for SGDB? Oh man, for GDB proper, I am but one mini game away from having enough for a 15-round game. And once I complete that, I can actually start building the actual board game structure. Because right now, I've only been working on mini games. Which kind of wears you down after a while. Oh, that's right, Pokemon Stadium in Japanese. You know what? I'm not gonna say what you should look forward to or not. I want you to experience it all for yourself.
I've decided what I'm gonna start with.
Yeah?
It might not be what I stick with, but it involves a small child and time travel.
Oh yes, you did mention that. I did see that in chat. Whose chat? Maybe that was in... I don't remember. Okay, it was in Discord. Impaling 5. Gonna stream a bunch. I'm looking forward to it. See, I've already expended Quest 64, showing you guys that game. Ooh, you're gonna have to break the Nether portal. Oh, that's right, because it's an entity. So you're gonna have to break the portal and then put it back. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, we should test what happens when you die in the void, too. If you're having a kid and it's a boy, the next one has what chance of being a girl? 0. That's an easy one. 0. But to be fair, I might have heard that one before, to be fair. Because the doctor was his mother. Because roosters don't lay eggs. Because they don't bury the survivors. He stood on a block of ice. They were bicycle playing cards. All right, that's all I got. I'm just going through like the common, like middle school era riddles. The poison was in the ice cube. Thank you, Turtle. It says like the only punchlines stream. Sharpness 4 for 18. That's not enough. I need sharpness 5, you fiend. Oh,
that's pretty
man.
close.
It's close, but it's not close enough. You know what? Bedrock
Oh,
players
so you
have it
being a
easy.
perfectionist again?
No. Do we have a protection one? No. So, by my count, we would need more than double the villagers here to get all of the trades that we would ever need. So I probably will at some point double the librarian hall. Sharpness 5, 24. Ship it.
Congratulations.
All right, what's our final count here? 1,123. So we did about 220 for this one guy, for this one trade we were looking for. Jeez. I still haven't like finished the trading hall. It's still got this like unfinished ceiling and corners and edges and stuff that still need to be fixed up. I'm not sold on this being the final layout even, because right now it works fine for the librarians because this is not a full block. But for the Fletchers, the toolsmiths, the cartographers, the farmers, you can't reach the experience orbs that they drop. Is that really a big deal? Now that I think about it. Now that we have an XP farm, that might not be an issue. Okay, maybe that's not too bad. Okay, I want 2 sharpness books though. Norb. Sharpness 5. Yeah, let's get another one. Because I'd like to get it on my axe if that's allowed. Okay, is this everything yet? No, it's not. I don't have fire aspect on it. So I'm not naming it yet. I don't name them until I have everything I need. Although, this one I did name, even though... Yeah, you don't see this every day. Sharpness on an axe. That's more damage than the sword. Does an extra heart of damage. That adds up. I mean, I don't know if it can one-shot anything on a crit once it's netherite, but maybe with strength? I don't know. Ooh. Well, now what? I don't even remember what I was going to do next. Just remember I was waiting on getting that finished up. Man, that was a pain. Really? Is it looking bad? Okay. Continuing through 11. Damaging winds, large hail, some storm. Yeah, it looks like it's going to continue until about an hour. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let me send people off. Day, thank you for hanging out in voice chat.
Pleasure. Who are we gonna go see?
Germdov.
Okay.
All right. I know that Panda's doing his Final Fantasy in tonight, but
Yeah, he's doing a challenge run in 5 that I wasn't familiar with. They call it the Fiesta. It's like
Final Fiesta.
Yeah. only get to have 4 classes through the whole game.
It does sound like an interesting one. If I knew more about Final Fantasy, then I might have a better appreciation for just how much that changes things. Ah, these salmons.
There's like 27 not 20, there's like 16 classes in that game. And usually you'd be able to switch between all of them.
I get you.
I don't know a whole lot about it either, to be honest.
All right. Well, I hope he does well. Have a good night, Day. Chat, I am gonna head out. We got some storms passing through. Could lose power, so let's go ahead and send everybody over to Germ Dove. Bye.